Hey guys, it's October 5th, 2021. We are looking at ET, Take Me to Your Leader. And this is the 5 minute chart, 6 day period, excuse me. And you could have predicted this drop if you had drawn your support line, if your trend line. As you can see, if we caught all points, bottom points from the time it started upsloping and even tried to catch the tops, we could have seen that, oops, come on. It would have gave us a fake out early in the day around 9:35, but 10 or 11, excuse me, is when it really dropped. So it was always good to draw your trending lines. You could have predicted this, not predicted, but you could have seen this coming and got out and not shoot for it to go up anymore, like you would have got out of your long position. Um, So I don't think the stock is going to be trending up anymore tomorrow. Well, then again, if you look late in the day, there's another upward trend that the stock tried to do, but pre-market it started breaking the trend, consolidating, which is normal. It's not a lot of volume pre-market. As far as support and resistance, I kind of like 964 for some support. Yeah, I kind of like 964 for some support. Hopefully it doesn't get that low. Well, it did get that low pre-market, but hopefully it doesn't get that low tomorrow. As far as resistance, I don't know. Something's telling me, yeah, it's not enough information as far as for my cup of tea. Maybe you guys can see something else, but I mean, just for the sake of having something to fall back on, I would say maybe 989 would be a good resistance level. So maybe play within this range. If you're able to shorten this tomorrow and it's still beneath here, I would probably short it. Always set your stop loss in case, you know. Um, but hopefully it breaks this. Oh yeah, be mindful if it breaks this resistance that you could be going long, even though it's no longer in this upward trend. So be mindful that I do not think it's going to get back up to these nice, beautiful numbers up here. If anything, it might tease you and then fall back down, but I do not see this continuing the trend. Let's just see exactly what drove this, because this stock is new to me. ET, take me to your leader, news bulletins that came out, press releases. We have energy transfer options, alert, $7 call sweeps, calls at the ask, oh, $9 call sweeps as well. Company announces conditional redemption and cash tender offer, consent solicitation for any and all, announces conditional, we just read that, private offering to seniors, trading higher, impact on Hurricane Ida. Yeah, I'm not too sure what is driving this to go down, but I don't see anything monumental or salient enough to make me think it's going to continue to go down or up. So it's just, play it as you see it. But I do want to touch on one more stock before we end the video, guys. Itub, I believe it's called ITAU. And this stock had a major drop. It did 39 million shares of volume today, had a major drop pre-market on what's that, Monday. And today it just pretty much leveled out, but it did a lot of volume, so I don't know what's going on with this stock. As far as support line, I would go with the very bottom, 434. I wouldn't even pay attention to the bottom it made today. Yeah, and as far as resistance, I would say, yeah, not much for my liking, but maybe 450, 56 around that price range. So to me, it's kind of giving us a broad canvas to play with, nothing too tight to where we can be more precise with our entries. But let's zoom in into the day and see what transpired. Right off the bat, mixed signals playing up and down VWAP. Do not like that at all. There was a nice upward trend here. You could have maybe, I think this is called reaching. I think you'll be reaching if you try to draw a trend line here. Well, not really. Uh, yeah, you could have drawn a trend line. It wasn't breaking. It wasn't going below, so you could have continued to ride it up. until it broke the top of the trend line and not be greedy and get out. I would say around noon it started consolidating to where it wasn't making any major moves, staying above VWAP, which is good, even closing above VWAP, which is good. Let's take a look at the news that may have caused this stuff to happen, unless it just happened arbitrarily. But we have, let me see, press releases. Shares of several banks and financial services companies are trading higher amid a rise in 10-year Treasury yields. Several shares of company, global financial services sector are trading lower following a fall in Treasury yields. Oh, this is old bulletin. Sorry, guys. Yeah, nothing really new that came out. I don't know. This is just arbitrarily just started moving and carried a lot of volume. But that is ITUB, and that is my support and resistance and trend lines, and maybe what to expect for tomorrow in case you're interested in this stock. But guys, thank you for listening and watching. Always be smart with your trades. Be good with your decision making and entries, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.